to see all of you guys. Come on in. Come on in. We got to talk about something very important tonight. I want to go ahead and make it abundantly clear. I am aware that Jay was waiting on me to go live so that she can screen snipe. I already know it. Letter at this point, like honestly, it's become common thing. That's what they all do, always. I mean, it says so much more about them than it does me. Hey, Jay, go wash your hair. I feel like I'm trying to remember. I think I'm gonna do something real. Just a second. I'm gonna do something really quickly. What was that? Oh, my board. Okay. All right, give me just a minute. I want to. Did my thumbnail not go on? All right, so I appreciate all of you guys being here very much. We got some. I don't even know where to begin. So, okay. My mic's good. Well, how can you hear how can my mic pick up the kids?
I think it's like intelligent and it can pick up voices over background. So, ask them if they can hear that. Like,
can y'all hear that music?
No.
Let them have it, Britt. Well, kitty catty, you just wait till I tell you what I got to tell you guys. They cannot hear it, guys. There's a. Can you hear it now? Nope.
That's wild.
What the hell, Mike? Why do you pick my kids up? Like, I need it not to pick up my kids.
You gotta download the program.
Yeah, we got to.
It's just type it into another tab.
Sure. Give me a second, guys.
Yeah. Just go to shore.com. There's gotta be programs. I can hear myself. Here's it.
I can hear you too. Shure microphones, wireless earbuds. Does it say what particular one mine is? They've got earbuds from Shure.
I wonder if they're any good. Are they wireless or?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess so.
If I got some, I wouldn't want wireless ones.
All right, so there it is right there.
I just feel like I would lose them.
That's what we need.
What's that?
That's a multi
It's
setup.
I can't believe it's not picking up the music. You would have to pipe it through if you wanted it.
Check that out. Microphones, wireless earphones, headphones. Oh, I paid $300 for this microphone. Give me a second, y'all. $249. $109 for some of the earbuds. Some of them are cheaper than others.
I've never heard that brand before.
Sure. Oh, it's what all the YouTubers use. All the real YouTubers. I want to be a real YouTuber, a YouTubian. All right, seriously. Me too. When we grow up. You should totally tell him that. All right. Yeah, and look, like Angela clips and giggles. Like, did you really think Craig was going to accept your request? What? Angela thinks, oh my God, yeah, send me that real quick. Oh my God, y'all, I'm not kidding. These people are foolish as all get out. Yeah, but we are going to get serious in a minute, you guys. Some things have happened. I'm making a call to everybody tonight. Whether you like me or you don't, whether you like us or you don't, there has to be a point where we can all agree that this is too much. And what happened in the last 24 hours has what CPS was more than enough. Now there's more things that have happened. And Queen Bee, I got to tell you, you've got me questioning some things with you, like randomly coming up with house calls and stuff. I think it's very ironic that I have not opened my mouth about the series of events that have taken place in the last 24 hours, but yet you're talking about calls to my house. I got to tell you, that's a little weird. Is somebody telling you stuff? Like, what's going on there? I got questions. Queen Bee's over there telling people they should FOIA my house and that I've got a wellness check done. Queen Bee, I'd like to know where did you get that information from? Please do tell. Well, here's the problem. Just the girl who loves frogs. She is lying. She's absolutely lying about a lot of things she's saying, but we'll get there. Just hold on a minute. If you guys don't mind tonight, please click that thumbs up. Let's get as many thumbs up. Let's break a record tonight. There's 636 people here. If you support the channel, if you like what we do, if you appreciate the fact that I try to be here every single night, please click that thumbs up. Let me know what number thumbs up you are. If you would like to help out, we would love to have you on the green. It's not the green team. This is the gummy squad. Become a gummy. What do we call ourselves? The unbearable. Become an unbearable today.
Look at Andrew Tate when he got out of jail.
Was that him? Oh my goodness.
He acts like he's the ultimate ladies' man.
Lady about that.
That doesn't look like somebody you know.
Totally looks. I think me and you were thinking. Hey.
Skeeter.
Yeah, it does. Why does it look like Skeeter? All right, hold on, guys. One moment. Oh my goodness.
His brother was smart enough. They're millionaires. He actually went and got some hair stuff.
Thank you, guys.
What's the other one's name? There's Andrew Tate and
I don't know. I didn't even know any of them.
The other one, you could tell he's kind of got a little bit of fake hair going on.
Oh,
What's
1 minute.
Brother?
Hold, please. I'm gonna see if I can.
We can put some music.
It's all right.
It's called Happy Copyright Free.
Wow. So I know how these people are. Let me just get to it. So showing some love, baby. coming in, dropping 5 on it. Hold on a minute. Let me do it. Wait. Where did it go? Megan's coming in, dropping a membership, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Yes, Sandy. Hold on. Let me find the memberships. Rochelle W coming in, dropping 5 on us, showing some love. Here's me dropping 10 on us, $10 membership. Thank you for showing some love, baby. Care Bear coming in, dropping 5 on us. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the Gummy Squad. If you were gifted, I ain't got to tell you like you're a kid. You know what to do. Show them some love in the chat, baby. Jack. I'm getting better at it. Does that scare you, Greg?
No, it kind of disgusts me. Every time you bring it up, it makes me think. I just get a cringe.
Greg's like, I need to go take a shower.
How much ever like, oh, please stop.
Sorry, it's funny.
Yeah. And eventually we got to rise above. You know what I mean?
We are totally, especially after the shit that happened yesterday, guys. Y'all are going to be mind blown. This is it. We're tired and fucking angry. Black Sheep Ange, why don't you go away? Why have you been a member of my channel for 3 months? That's something, girl. I'll take my time just because you're waiting on me to tell you something. Y'all, do you already know, Ange? Your friend seems to know. Block any trolls because I just. Did you hear Todd and Julie Chrisley got pardoned by Trump? Yes, the Chrisleys got pardoned by Trump. Julie, you didn't know that?
I seen it on Twitter today. Or X.
Yeah, they got in trouble for tax evasion or something like that.
He let the leader of the Crips out too, or he pardoned him or something. And, yeah, he must have been letting everybody know.
All right, so I know that some of my mods are against this, but I absolutely have got to do this. There is no please don't. I can't, y'all, because what I'm not going to do is sit here and let somebody spin a narrative about some stuff that's not true. I've already alerted my police. There's already a full record, this needs to be made public. I have every reason why I'm doing this. Oh, Ange thought that she didn't. She did her big one yesterday, and nobody over here even knows or cares about what she's talking about. I have no idea what the fuck she's talking. What? Lord have mercy. Yes, if she's trying to make me, do anything, or I don't know whatever. I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't watch her anymore because she's hateful. All right, so thank you so much, CB, for the super sticker. So I'm doing this not for a stream to have content, not for anything other than to say this. I pray to God nobody else on this platform has to go through what we've went through and we've been subjected to. You people have put our lives in fucking danger. There's just no
actually famous and not have to deal with this.
Right.
Or did they? We need to put awareness for this shit out.
I don't know anybody. Like, I'm not. People have been doxxed but I can't think of anybody who has had CPS and house calls and all of this. So yesterday, in the middle of my live stream, most of you guys were here. I was live. Now, I don't know what the hell QB's talking about. I think QB's maybe the person who told QB, and she's taking it and she's twisting it and turning it into something that it's not. But what's happening is it is criminal. It's absolutely criminal. People are about to get in trouble if they haven't already. Yesterday, the cops they were working on it, still is. Buzzy, I know you told people to FOIA away. Please do, because this is sick. And all of you people, any of you creators, Illuminati, Queen Bee, Trisha Talks, Jay for Justice, any of you creators who are going live regularly and bashing me and my family, putting out all these lies, constantly beating it into your subscribers' heads day in and day out, you bear some responsibility for what's taking place. There's just no two ways about it, because it's a mob. It's a hate mob, and it's nonstop. So yesterday, Diana, thank you for becoming a member. Open for Answers, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Hiding in the bushes, but I listen every night. Well, that's what they say. You're hiding in the bushes. So yesterday, while I was live, lurking in the bushes, yeah. Yep. Yesterday, while I was live, I heard, actually, it was weird how it happened. My stream, my signal had dropped off. Like what happened was my computer had died. My computer died, and I hear this horn blow. I look out my window, and it's the sheriff, or it's the police officer. It's a deputy at the end of my driveway. So I go out, and immediately he says, he says, you're a YouTuber, right? Because same deputy that came to my house with the CPS worker. Yes, Samantha Joy. Yes. He says, you make videos. I said, yes. He said, come, let's talk. He said, I got a call that you were about to unalive yourself. And I said, what? He said, well, obviously we watched you and we seen that you're fine. You didn't say anything about that. So by law, I have to, come and make sure you're okay. He said, but do you know any numbers? He was more interested in trying to figure out the person that has called them. This officer told me that he has received numerous calls. Numerous. I have it on video. I immediately proceeded to record this officer because I know you idiots on this platform say I lie about everything. Soulshine for Jesus, thank you so much for being a member, or for your super chat. You missed my milestone, but I love you and look forward to your lives. Thank you. If you give me just a minute, I'll try to go back and get it. Yes. I am pleading with everybody that's listening to this, regardless if you like me or not, please, it's got to end. This has got to end. It is way too fucking much. Way too much. Can you turn that off for a minute, Craig? I'm going to play the video and let you hear it. I just want to make sure they can hear this. I'm going to... well, as soon as I finish, you can turn it back on. I'm going to play the video, and I'm going to let you hear it for yourselves. I want to be perfectly aware. I know who did it. I know who did it. We know the person that did it. We know that you have called them multiple times. It took me 5 minutes to figure out who this person was. The officer is absolutely fed up. You can tell. You'll hear in the video. They received numerous calls. He was more worried about trying to find out who it was and make sure that they had the right person, because this is continuous. Also, he did tell me that he spoke to, I asked him about a girl. I said, did you receive a call from a girl in Arizona? And he said, yes, he's so Nonsense absolutely called my police station. Also, you'll hear that in this video. He says he received a call from a girl in Arizona, which we know is Nonsense because she owned that one. So I'm going to play this audio. I do have the video. I'm not going to upload it for anybody on YouTube, but I'll play the audio because I'm not going to give that to them so they can go make 1,000 fucking videos and make more content out of it. All they need is to hear what he says to see, and I'll show that I'm not a liar.
I mean, I'm just saying, I think it's a little more effective when they see the video.
Yeah.
But it's on you.
I mean, I can upload it, but I just don't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm going to play the audio, and you're going to hear it.
How long?
15 minutes. It's a 15-minute audio. And I'm going to tell you now that this shit has got to stop. It's got to stop. I have children. When is it going to be enough for you people? Y'all are 100% convinced that I'm on drugs, that me and Craig are bad parents, that our house is fucked up, that like all of these things. Oh, I go to the methadone clinic and I come home and I give you half of it. Like there's the craziest shit that you can make up about people. That's what I know. We don't do drugs here. We've done nothing.
I do take a few shots of beer.
Craig might have a beer or a couple shots, but that's within the confines of the law and in his own home. Exactly. But this shit has got to stop. It's got to stop. You people are wrong. Y'all feed and to Buzz, Queen Bee, Clue, all of you creators. Jay, you just hosted a panel 2 days ago telling people that we're on and allowing your people on your panel to say that I'm on substances and that I was high and all kind of stuff. Listen, it ends. The police are aware of everything. They have, there is full documentation. They are fed up. You people are, and it's not just one person, it's multiple. You people are overwhelming my police department. At this point, they're going to press charges. They're absolutely going to press charges.
Not us, them.
No, they are, and you'll hear it.
We don't even have to do anything.
No, not a thing. They're over it. Hold on a second here. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
I can tell you.
Can y'all hear this?
I in Indiana, right? Indiana. That's where the number comes from. If they're from Indiana, I can't tell you. That's what.
The number come from Indiana. Okay. The person who has and you're gonna hear it. Can y'all hear it good? The number comes from Indiana. All right. Death by Chocolate. Thank you for becoming a member.
It's 260 number.
It's an Indiana number.
Yeah. I'm thankful.
Was it a female?
30 Scotland. If you can recall, maybe it was anonymous, but was it a female that called?
You hear that?
Simple, and they never gave a name before. College.
Unbelievable.
Did you hear what he just said? He radioed another officer, and the officer said it was the same female that has been calling before. I know who the person is, guys. All right, keep on. Let's listen.
Yeah, I agree. So I looked up who all owns that phone number, who has owned that phone number in the past, and it comes back to a Curtis Lord, Terry McGraw, and a Susan Meyer. I'm not sure if you know any of those. On now Cash App, it comes back to an Antoinette Motor.
Yep.
Antoinette Motor.
Antoinette Motor.
That's familiar.
Yeah. But that's what they come back on Snapchat. I'm sorry, Cash App. But on now Cash App, it comes back to an Antoinette Motor.
Yep.
Antoinette Motor.
Antoinette Motor.
That's familiar.
Yeah. But that's what they come back on Snapchat. I'm sorry, Cash App. But on now Cash App, it comes back to an Antoinette Motor.
Yep.
Antoinette Motor.
Antoinette Motor.
That's familiar.
Yeah. But that's what they come back on Snapchat. I'm sorry, Cash App. But on now Cash App, it comes back to an Antoinette Motor.
Yep.
Antoinette Motor.
Antoinette Motor.
That's familiar.
Yeah. But that's what they come back on Snapchat. I'm sorry, Cash App. But they're putting themselves as anonymous and they call. It's kind of hard to think.
So the person who called, when I looked this up, it's Dark Horse. Dark Horse, you have called my police station multiple times. They are, if you have not received a house call, it's coming. And that's not because of me. That is because of you, Dark Horse. That is who called and who has called numerous times. I am not going to sit here and protect somebody who is putting me and my children at risk. You should be ashamed of yourself. You have called, my police have come to my house. Clearly, what you're telling them is not true. They've been in my house. You can't sit there and tell an officer that you know about me more than they do when they're in our home and they see it for themselves. It's false reporting, and it's Dark Horse who called. Now, if you guys remember, Dark Horse has been the one that emailed me a while back and said she was going to call CPS. Now, did she call CPS? I don't know. But let me be clear. Let me be very clear and listen to me closely. She is not the only one.
Has she got a prior criminal record?
Yes.
Ooh,
And that scares the fuck out of me
you
because,
can go to 2 different misdemeanors and 2 different
yeah,
felonies.
she has an absolute criminal
And if
record.
you got a bad criminal record, and if you go in there, the judge is going to see that. They're going to hit you with higher charges, honey. You fucked up. You're dumb.
And I want to make something clear too, because you're
Police
violent.
charges, like, we can't drop charges for you.
No, and
We're not charging. Damn.
the police are watching our house. They're watching us very closely. I need to make that abundantly clear because this is the amount of time she's called is not like it's scary. It's yes, it falls into stalker territory. We are, we have our signs. We are allowed to protect ourselves, and I want to make that abundantly clear. Hold on 1 minute.
Everybody has
We have a right, and I want to make that abundantly clear.
Even if I was busting behind my fist, it's a stand your ground state. So if you come yelling and screaming and trying to assault somebody, you can stand your ground and take it.
Yes, we can, and we will.
And we got castle doctrine.
Yep, and let me tell you something. The police know everything. Everything's documented. And he'll tell you they've known longer than me. I wasn't even aware of the extent of how bad this has been until he told me. They have been watching for a while, and they're fed up. Angus Liz says, "Who the hell is Dark Horse?" Dark Horse is she somebody that goes over to nonsense? She supports these other channels. She hangs out in the other, on the other side. But absolutely, she's the one that's called. Yeah, let me let it play, and then we'll talk more about it. But yeah, I'm not going to hold back any of this. I've done what I needed to do with the police. They're watching. They've got everything. You people have got to stop. This is it.
So now Cash App, it comes back to an Antoinette Motor.
Antoinette Motor.
Antoinette Motor.
That's
Yeah.
familiar.
But that's when they come back on Snapchat. I'm sorry, Cash App. But they're putting themselves as anonymous and they call. It's kind of hard to pinpoint them.
That's false reporting.
Yeah, I would agree, but we're not able to do nothing to them. And we can take a warrant out on them in North Carolina, but if they're never going to come to North Carolina, then nothing can be done because it's a misdemeanor.
So what if they called you one day, right? And they told you that my husband had a gun to my head?
Now, let me be abundantly clear with you. I can't take a warrant out and press charges against her here, but the police, are going to call her town, and her police are going to go to her. So let me make that clear. Now, if you come in North Carolina, you're going to get charged with a felony.
I'm scared to death of that because
You're right. We just have to.
so this woman has.
Stop.
Go ahead and screen snipe away.
Same number. Simple. Keep off the same number as that. Simple. So in that situation, obviously, again, we don't. Complacency is the killer of everybody. You get complacent with something, and then you get used to it, and it gets normal. And then at one time, it's kind of like crying wolf, and you get complacent to it on the line, and at one time, it's really wolf over there, and it gets you. So we try not to be complacent. As in, I've had several calls like, well, so I try not to be complacent.
Okay.
I let people know, like, usually, not every time, maybe not every time, but usually this address will be a call where somebody's doing a prank call here because they don't like her.
Oh, if somebody's trying to say this is Craig, I will show you the police officer in the car in my yard. You fools! If you really think that's Craig,
That's why I said you should. I mean, what, the radio too?
we got a radio talk. Yeah, right. We're doing big things over here. Jesus.
Yeah, that's why I said you should have showed the photo. You know, the video. It don't show anything but the porch and his feet or whatever.
I know, but hold on.
Yes, or whatever it may be, and so they're doing a prank call usually. Now we're still going to go there and we're going to find out if this is a prank call, but usually the prank. That's why I told them on dispatch today. This call came out about an hour and a half ago. We had stuff in the weird, so I said, I'm pretty sure she's okay. Okay, so I go there. I said, so I go there in a little bit, but yeah. So,
I'm fine. I'm gonna tell you what I said.
oh no, you're
I think these people try to push people over the edge, and they're so evil that I think that if somebody did do that to themselves, they would be okay with it.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
Right. Well, obviously, you said you don't need no help,
No.
like cognitive or mentally,
I'm fine.
okay, emotionally.
I am mad right now.
Right. I mean, everybody had their own personal issues. That's obvious. But,
So it kind of makes me wonder. This person, like, you just say he's familiar with her. Like,
right. Well, I'm gonna find that out. I'm gonna find out is familiar. That's you shaking
I'm
with
told.
okay. It's familiar. It's familiar. I'm familiar with her calling here, or it's
Yes,
familiar. I'm familiar because she stays in Scotland County. So I'm gonna call him and figure that part out. And if it is, then we're gonna handle that today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna figure that out. So do you know anybody by the name of Rachel that you have any problem with anywhere?
Not right off, but I mean, it's the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. You're
But
right.
the Antoinettes, I'm gonna check my cash app because
So I want to make this clear. I've contacted law enforcement. They know everything. They know who they. They probably figured that out before I did. But go ahead. You know what? I don't. At this point, they gave the name Rachel Horseman, but it's not. I think she just lied and made that name up. But if people want to be stupid and believe that's Craig, you go right ahead. Go ahead. Keep on calling, baby, because I'm telling you right now, they are done with it. I'm telling you, idiots. I mean, like I said, I don't want to. I'm trying to be respectful of this officer as well. Like, and it's only his legs and his feet. But I asked him in this video, can I show his patrol car? So hold on.
that's familiar. But I mean, how many Antoinettes are there?
Yeah, like I said, it's
They know
Antoinette
it's
Mauder. I just like O-C-E-E-R, Mauder.
I'm gonna have to look.
That's fine.
Do you have a?
I didn't blame nonsense. I said she did call my law enforcement. He verified it to me. She said she called. I asked if he talked to a lady in Arizona, and he said yes. She had called him one time too. So I said, Nonsense has also called my police, which is true. If you don't want to be blamed for that, don't call.
You know, can I take your number? Is there a way that I can?
They're stupid.
Can I call? What's your badge name or something?
For what?
Because what if I find I do find that she
Okay.
didn't cash that?
Or
could I just call the sheriff?
let me. I'm gonna get your phone number.
Okay.
And only thing I need you to do is call. I'm gonna give you the non-emergency line
Okay.
to the phone. But I'm gonna get your phone number also because I'm not sure if dispatch has it. So we can call you to see
Yeah.
if you're okay. Instead
Yes.
of somebody every time. Now some people lie and say you're okay and they're not, but you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of good.
Well, it helps me. You were the one that was with the CPS worker the other day. That's from them too. That's all the result from them too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I recall this.
You hear that?
It's
Do you hear that, Buzzy? Jesus. I recall that because they're saying that CPS was from the school, you know?
Yeah.
I said, this is all from them too. He said, I recall that. Let me play that part again.
So he's trying to say yeah without giving you.
Because he is the one that I've been dealing with even before CPS was ever called.
Yeah, too. That's all the result from them too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I recall this.
I recall this.
What's your name?
It's Brittney, BrittneyY, and then last name Jackson, JCK.
All right, hold on. I'm going to fast forward this part because I tell my phone number. Hold on, guys. All right. That's another reason I don't want to put it up. Like there's,
Well, you can edit it up.
I'm going to. I'll fix it.
And then send it to you.
Maybe. 910-270. You know, police, emergency, fire, whatever. You know, they're just dispatch to speak to you. You can ask, if you need to ask, my name is Lieutenant Locklear.
Lieutenant Locklear.
Yeah, Lieutenant Ron Locklear. And you can ask only one.
You talked to somebody before.
Listen to this.
Was there a lady that called you from Arizona about me one day? Or
Probably, I think so. Yes. Yes. Somebody else called yesterday, and I'm not sure about you, but somebody else definitely called yesterday saying, "Well, no, I don't think so." But they said that people were trying to bully them on the internet. So no. But yeah, I did definitely somebody Arizona call from saying that they're saying they're trying to harm themselves and all that. So yeah.
Do you hear that? I did get a call from someone from Arizona saying you were trying to harm yourself. Now, can I say that Nonsense said I tried to harm myself? This is another time. This time was in Indiana. But let me play that again. I don't know if it's Nonsense that said I tried to harm myself, but listen to this shit, y'all.
They said that people were trying to bully them on the internet. So no. But yeah, I did definitely somebody Arizona call from saying that they're saying they're trying to harm themselves and all that. So yeah.
I did take a call from Arizona, someone saying that you tried to harm yourself. A different time, y'all.
They didn't even tell that stuff.
No.
They said that people were trying to bully them on the internet.
Wait a minute.
So,
Let me
no,
play that whole
yesterday-
part again. So listen closely. He says, I got a call yesterday. He said, no, that was somebody saying they were trying to be bullied. That didn't have nothing to do. That is not anything to do with us. But then he said, I did get a call from Arizona saying you were trying to harm yourself. Now, when, I don't know.
So somebody called and said you were bullying them?
No, that's a separate issue. Listen to it closely. That has nothing to do with me. They got a call from somebody around here that's being bullied online. This
Another
separate.
person?
Yeah. Listen to what he said. That
This shit's too common.
it's not-
I think so. Yes. Yeah. Somebody else called yesterday, and I'm not talking about you, but somebody else definitely called
Not
yesterday
talking about
saying,
you.
"Well, no, I don't think so." But they said that people were trying to bully them on the internet. So no. But yeah, I did definitely take somebody Arizona call from me saying that they're saying they're trying to harm themselves and all that. So yeah.
So I did take a call from somebody in Arizona that said you were trying to harm yourself. Who the freak called from Arizona? Now, Nonsense. I don't know what the fuck you said. All I got is what my officer said. Could it have been another person from Arizona? I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, and I'm not talking about you.
I'm going to play that out because I know they're going to twist this shit. Listen closely.
Lieutenant Locklear.
Lieutenant Locklear.
Yeah, Lieutenant Ron Locklear. And you can ask me. Only one.
you talked to somebody before, I believe. Was there a lady that called you from Arizona about me one day? Or
Probably, I think so. Yes. Yeah. Somebody else called yesterday, and I'm not talking about you, but somebody else definitely called yesterday saying, "Well, no, I don't think so." But they said that people were trying to bully them on the internet. So no. But yeah, I did definitely take somebody Arizona call from me saying that they're saying they're trying to harm themselves and all that.
so you've had multiple calls.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to harm
I'm
myself.
definitely familiar with this. Yeah.
I know,
I
Nana.
promise you.
I mean, you're fine. Like I said,
What do you do? I mean, I'm at a loss.
we are just gonna try to find out who it is, where they say at least the name. If we can find a name, and we got the phone number, we can try to have that state, and then whatever county is in that state, you go by that house and let them know, like, you need to stop, and if it happens again, then we
Oh my God.
try to take the warrants out this on their end. Like I said,
You hear that? They're going to take warrants out on their end. In your county. My police aren't. I want to make that clear. You're not going to get warrants in North Carolina where you're going to get warrants in your county.
I wonder how many people don't realize that this is what happens to them.
He said people get freaking,
Where's the part
comfortable.
where he said that they think that they can't trace them, but they
Yeah,
can.
he'll say it in a minute. You listen. All I can tell y'all heard. I'm not putting words in nobody's mouth. You heard what the hell he said.
So did they try to hide their number? Is that what he's saying?
No.
So
that's
why,
how we.
why did why does he say they think they can't be traced?
Because I don't know why they think they can't be traced. I don't
Maybe
know.
They tried to hide their number, and he's saying like we still know a bunch of numbers.
And did you hear what I just told him? I didn't say I was going to unalive myself yesterday. You do realize they watched my stream, right? I said you guys are trying to push somebody over the edge. That I believe that if you did manage to push somebody over the edge, that you would still be okay with it. Something's wrong with y'all. That's what I said. And I specifically told him.
Because you're bullying so many people.
Yeah. There's a big difference from saying this happened yesterday, you guys. Yesterday. There's a big difference. Huh? It was yesterday, babe.
Was it?
Yep. Today was, remember you slept and I went and did my nails, got my nails done. This happened yesterday. What did you think it was today?
My sleeping schedule's so
This was yesterday. I was going to say something about it yesterday.
4 hours there, and like, I don't know what day it is sometimes.
All right, let's keep on going.
So we take warrants out unless they're felony warrants, they won't be. If we take warrants out, we won't be able to do nothing unless they come up with no felony. So now if they stay on felony, we got them. But if they say another state, we'll just call them and say, hey, you need to go by this residence.
I mean, maybe that's what it's going to take. If somebody sees that there's some type of police activity.
Yeah, I agree with it. Because they say anonymous, a lot of them don't think nobody find out where they stay at, but there's ways.
Are they stupid?
Let me play that again, Greg. Hold on.
If somebody sees it, there's
I want you guys to.
Internet ID.
Yeah, I want y'all.
So that you can't do this shit to people anymore.
Exactly. Listen closely to because of people like this. I want y'all to listen to what he says to you people that are effing with everybody.
I mean, maybe that's what it's going to take. If somebody sees that there's some type of police activity.
Yeah, I agree with it. Because they say anonymous, a lot of them don't think nobody can find out where they stay at, but there's ways.
Are they stupid? Like, we live in a time where.
Yeah, it's hard to stay private.
Yeah.
So
well,
but,
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'll do it. I'm here about
I actually walked out to check the mailbox. I didn't even hear you.
Oh, really? Which store is the best door to knock at? Which I understand, like you screen off. I understand.
Oh, and I'm not kidding. I was like, oh God, here we go again.
Yeah,
I figured it was either that or I was getting served, like one or the other.
Right. Yeah, no, you're fine. Well, Miss Brittney, you have a good day, okay?
You too. I'm so sorry that you had to come out.
If we can find somebody, I'll give you a call.
I appreciate that so much. I'm actually compiling a lot of information right now. I don't know if I can, just for record, I don't know if I can do anything, but at least file a report for some of this stuff.
Well, it's basically a report every time we come out here.
Okay.
It's more or less a report. It's documented. Whatever, however we clear this call, clear and saying we spoke to, Miss Brittney, or Miss Brittney was fine. It was a prank call, whatever it may be.
Fucking you people, man! I'm telling you. Hang on, let me share it on my.
Just a car.
Yeah, I thought at one point he said, "What, you trying to get a picture of my car?" He might have. This might be the part. He's like, "You can get a picture of my car." I got to do his ass
because they're public representatives.
Yeah.
So you can record it anytime you want. You can show the face and everything.
I didn't. I did. Yeah, because I did.
Yeah, I mean, he was your friend. You're not trying to take record on him.
Yeah, I didn't want to violate his.
Like, anybody should know that.
Right.
That's every state. You
right.
have the right to turn on the camera, take their face badge number and everything, car number. There's something you can say about it.
And I am so thankful. Like a lot of the times, me and Craig both hate living in a small town. We talk about moving multiple times a week. We talk about moving, but these are times like this where I'm like, thank you, Jesus, because this man, he's the one that came with the CPS worker. He's one of the people that I've talked to numerous times about the bullying before CPS ever came. Like this officer right here is fully aware of all of it from day one.
Yeah, I mean, we got a small police force here. What you said, a couple hundred folks?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna look it up. I mean, so you could pretty much know every officer by name in our town.
Yep.
A lot of people do. I don't.
Hold on a minute. I thought I took a screenshot of it. Give me a minute.
You ever meet people like that? They were like, "Oh, that's Officer so and so. That's Officer over there."
Yep.
You know what I mean? They're like,
Dark Horse, shame on you. I'm telling you. And Nonsense, shame on you too. There was a part of me that said, I thought you were just being a bitch and, just claiming, for attention or something. The fact that you really called my police is mind blowing. For what? Nonsense? Like, I'd like to know what it was she told him. Hold on.
Well, you can do a FOIA and get information, can't you?
Yeah. FOIAs are coming.
It's probably coming out here because we have.
Maybe that's what it's going to take.
We've got a little department here in our section of the county.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yep.
So he's probably the one that's in this little department here.
Yeah, probably.
Because we used to only have one. Now we've got multiple departments, right?
Yeah.
They're like tiny.
All right, hold on, guys.
This one.
Wait a minute.
They're just in the area.
Like, oh God, here we go.
Right. Yeah, no, you're fine.
I figured it was either that or I was getting served, like one or the other.
Right. Yeah, no, you're fine. Well, Miss Brittney, you have a good day, okay?
You too. I'm so sorry that you had to come out.
If we can find somebody, I'll give you a call.
I appreciate that so much. I'm actually compiling a lot of information right now. I don't know if I can, just for record, I don't know if I can do anything, but at least file a report for some of this stuff.
Well, it's basically a report every time we come out here. This
Okay.
one is a report is
There's only
documenting
70
whatever,
officers
however
in
we
town.
clear this call, be clear and saying we're supposed to, Miss Brittany or Miss Brittany was fine, it was a prank call, whatever it may be.
You hear
So
this?
there's a paper trail already going for it. So
Well, I'm glad that she's admitting she's calling. Not Dark Horse. You are filing false police reports. I hope you're aware of that. She's on panel admitting she called.
Wow.
Yeah, she's on. Go. Can one of my mods go screen record that, please? That's going to go to the police tomorrow too. Please, one of the mods get that, because you are admitting that you filed a false police report. Dark Horse. Is she admitting? Is she the one that called CPS, guys?
Will you get that too?
Are you the one that called CPS?
You've already gone that far.
Yeah. Wow. And
Yeah.
wow, what a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, Brittany.
No, I don't know if she said yeah. Somebody go over there and ask her, is she the one that called CPS? What a piece of fucking
May
shit.
Jesus Christ have mercy.
And her record is
May he have
is
mercy.
awful, man. It's terrifying what she's got on her. Like, to know somebody like this
Did
is
you go through
stalking
that
us.
too?
I'm not gonna put any of that.
I want to know what the fuck. is
I'll
stalking?
I'll tell you
What the
privately.
fuck?
I appreciate that. That actually makes me feel better. But numerous calls.
yeah, no, you're fine. Did you take a picture of my
It's
call?
embarrassing.
I'll be right back.
I do true crime.
Did you take a picture of my call?
No, I
How
didn't.
about you gotta ask? You take
Listen to what he
No,
said.
I'm
Listen to what he
true
said.
crime.
Did you take a picture of my call?
No, I
How
didn't.
about you gotta ask? You take a picture.
No, I'm just recording the audio.
Yeah.
Okay, I need this.
Yeah,
I
you're fine.
would ask you. I would. That's
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
fine.
believe you.
It's fine. You can
It's just I'm blown away by like
So you do true crime stuff?
I do true crimes.
Well, they're
I
definitely-
mean now
They're definitely
now
trying to put you on one of those.
these people call CPS on me. They're trying to have my baby taken from me. I do get mad. So,
No, yeah, I let CPS know
You
that.
don't
You hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Buzzy? Craig, I need you to come here. He said, I let CPS know that. To the people saying that the school called CPS, listen to this officer. I let CPS know that. Come here. Okay. Because I am so sick of people in the lies. It makes me so angry. You know why the officer's so nice, PJ? Because we're not what these people say we are. That's why. Did you hear what he said? Once again, let me play that again. And I'm sorry to get upset, but it pisses me off. We should not have ever had to go through any of this. None of it. We're not bad people. And I want y'all to listen. I heard him. You heard what I said. I get mad and I go off. I told him I'm not lying to my police either. Hold on. Well, hold on. Listen again.
audio
Yeah.
because people, I need this.
Yeah, you're fine.
I
Yeah, no,
can't
you're fine.
believe
You're
it.
fine. It's fine. You can do
It's just I'm blown away by like
So you do true crime stuff?
Hold on, K9. I want to be clear about something else. No, Nonsense also called my police. I'm not letting her off either. Now, I specifically said that it was Dark Horse who called yesterday. I 100% said that. But he told me a lady in Arizona called and said I was trying to hurt myself as well. So I want to know who that was. Nonsense. We're going to FOIA you. We're going to FOIA all of it.
I do true crimes. I
Well, they're
mean now
They're definitely
now
trying to put you on one of those.
these people call CPS
Now, listen, I tell him, I said, I do true crime, but now listen to what I'm about to tell him. Because I am not being dishonest to him at all.
on me, trying to have my baby taken from me. I do get mad and go
No,
off,
yeah,
but
I let CPS know that.
you don't
you know,
play with my kids.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
I believe CPS. I'm not mistaken. They said something along the lines of I think he was using narcotics along with threatening to harm himself. And I
They
thought,
said I'm on drugs.
Yeah.
They said I starved my kids. They
Yeah.
said
I believe one of your. That's it. I'm sorry. One of your kids may have been in the video on YouTube or wherever we work at, and they said that you was abusing your child. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I can't say you won't, but I know I came out here myself personally.
I've had
probably around,
conversations with you out
yeah, probably around like somewhere between 5 to 8 times.
Yeah.
And I said every time it's a prank call. So I call it being swatted kind of.
It feels like it. I mean, well, in a way, I know like some swatted. It's
Well,
like,
To all of you saying that my kid's school, we was involved with CPS in my kid's school. There you go. I can't. Who else can better to hear it from than an officer of the state?
Did you show them the screenshot?
Not yet, but I am.
You know they don't believe.
Well, I'll show that.
but
too.
Where you still get the police call to your house. So.
yeah, it's not very comfortable. I mean, you're nice,
Yeah.
but it's
No, I
still a little intimidating to have the police at your house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna see if we can find out with this page. Like I said, this page said they're familiar with it. What that means, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go find out what that means.
Okay.
And if we find out who it is, good. If we can't find out, then we'll just keep. Hopefully, this will be the last one. But if not, the more they call, the more info we can get on them, and we just go from there.
They're getting bolder. It sounds
Yeah,
like, right?
I would agree. Yeah,
I would agree. He said.
I can't
That's
believe
what I
that.
said. I'm
I
working.
cannot believe that.
I can.
I do tell you there's a woman online, her name's Brandy Wine. That's her name online on Twitter.
You hear that, Brandywine?
She's got photos of my home.
Oh, yeah.
She's circulating them on Twitter or X now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got little kids.
I'm assuming she got it from like Google.
Yep, she went on
Well,
Google Earth.
I can't remember how you do it, so you gotta have to Google this.
Okay.
But I know there's a way that you can go into Google and make it so your house comes up as just it's blanked out.
Okay.
It's blanked out. I'm not sure how you do it, but there is a way that you can do it. A regular citizen can do it. It's going so somebody looks on street view of your house and they can't see your house.
He said
So,
swatted.
I can't remember how.
I don't call anything a SWAT, but he has said that he said we were swatted. I don't know if he's saying like
I mean, if they're saying that you're in danger, they want somebody to kick the door in. That's swatting.
Yeah, now he
That's
says
swatting by definition.
he says you've been swatted, and so it makes I want to ask
You know,
him.
the first time it happened, it was the girl from Wilmington, or whatever, remember?
Yep.
And they just did a health check.
Yeah.
But what you're doing is swatting.
Yeah.
There's a difference between a health check and saying, I haven't heard from her in 3 days. I want to make sure she's okay, versus I think she's going to commit suicide. Well, you know the rest of the word.
Yep.
That's swatting.
Yep.
You swatted. So I mean, the officer said it.
Yep. And I thank you,
Great.
Samantha, what she said. Britt, like I said the other day, the truth will show itself. I just want to say this right now to all of you who have believed me and not falling for the lies that these people, are saying, who have stood with me and no, thank you so much, because I don't have no reason to lie about this shit. You know what I mean? All these things these people have said about me and my kids and Craig, none of it's true. And you're hearing this officer specifically say he's vouching for the things that I've said.
Psalms 37 says, "He will make your righteousness shine like the dawn, your vindication like a noonday sun."
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right, hold on, guys, because I'm gonna here. Now, if I was a drug addict who mistreated my kids and was the freaking scum of the earth, do you think I'd have an officer vouching for me to freaking the CPS worker or being freaking apologizing to me on my front porch for the shit we're going through? Come on, man. You people are something else.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. So I'll be looking for the house. I can't find the house to look for, and it's a whole blog. I'm like, so,
Can I swear to you, you can watch this. I'm not putting your privacy, but can I pan it at your car so they're saying I'm not lying?
All right, listen.
Just to show that.
All right, let me look at that screenshot. That's sufficient enough, ain't it?
Yeah, they show his feet too. Show. I mean, that's all you got. You never took his.
No, I didn't show it.
You can, Brittany. Next time you can. That's why he was laughing. He's like, you can do that. You're well within your legal right to film him straight in his face.
All right, hold on a minute.
But he might like that, and he'll be a local.
Yeah, right.
That's why he was like, go ahead.
He was laughing at me. He said, "You took a picture of my car. You can take a picture of my car." I said, "No, sir."
Next time, if it happens again, film him and ask him first.
Hold on a
be
second.
polite, but he's got to say yeah, because it's legal.
When the stream ended abruptly yesterday, y'all, what was it, around 12 o'clock? That's when he was at my door then. So here's the police cruiser in my yard. Let me show it to you guys. To the people who recorded her admitting that, thank you guys. Clip Punk, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Gummy Squad. Hold on a minute. QB, can you stop with the lies now, please? This shit is, yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that these people called, but any of you that keep going live and spreading
They
these,
got your number, and they coming for you.
yeah.
Whoever you are, we don't care who you are.
And Brandy Wine,
He said they're going to take warrants out on you in your county.
yep, in your county.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
I
He said
wouldn't
they're
anyway.
tired of it.
Yep,
The police are tired of it, and they're taking warrants out on you,
yep.
not us. So we can't even drop the charges and save your ass. There's
Nope.
nothing we can do. That's how fucked up you go.
No, you people have seen my house enough, thanks to Brandy Wine, to know that this is my yard. And there's the
Yeah,
officer's car at the end of my driveway. There it is.
Show his feet. I mean, maybe that'll.
I'm twisting their words. Twisting whose words, reality? At the end of the day, I don't need them to believe shit. I really don't.
Keep calling, baby.
Keep calling. At the end of the day, this is for the people. What I'm saying to all of you guys, what my purpose for coming on here tonight to share all of this is not for these hate channels. Do you think I would expect them to do anything? No. I know they're going to take everything I say and twist it. This is for people that have common sense
And
and
you can show the whole video if you want. That's
yeah,
not
a
like,
decent human being.
you should have just showed the whole video. You know,
They are. I don't care. Reality wins. I don't. Butterflies are free. Says Brittany. We are here to support you, doll. You have every right to be pissed. Check text,
maybe
Lolly.
post it up as a short because it's only it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, I can put it.
Edit parts of it and put it up as a short so they can watch it.
I'd like to know, Dark Horse, if you
You'll probably get a bunch of
if
views on
you
it.
have even an ounce of which we know you don't, because anybody with
Obviously,
decency.
I want to know the record. You and your girlfriends already know the record.
Yeah.
Well, Craigie's got notes.
Everybody heard BJ make cryptic statements. Julie Skolnick, my police listened to my stream yesterday. You do realize that, right? He watched the stream. They're over there saying your police department isn't going to take you seriously anymore. So good luck, BJ. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
They just said that they're going to press charges because they're tired of it. What do you mean take us seriously? He came up, said, "Are you okay? We're pressing charges. Don't worry about it. Simplify." You get it now, dummy?
You people are sick. Y'all are sick. Like, I'm not. If even if Granny's watching, got a house call and people was doing this shit to her, I would be like, y'all are fucked up. You know, nobody deserves this shit.
That's why I say YouTube needs to start taking this seriously, or we need some new laws in place.
What do you
federal laws?
Brittany, you know, if you put that up, they would record it. I want them to record it.
She's trying to intimidate
you need to fucking hear that.
I'm trying to encourage you. She's trying to intimidate you.
No, but this, I don't know why they need to hear it.
It's just a police officer standing on a court.
Every one of these people. I want everybody to hear this.
It's a police officer's feet and talking. And
Yep.
You look over at a car.
Listen, it's not your house.
You do that.
Nobody else's house is, you know.
What is there to lose?
Fuck that. Y'all have already crossed so many lines.
We've already been doxxed. What are they going to, geolocate us from the tree in our front yard? We've already been fucking doxxed, you dumbass. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you, Woman's Warrior, the police officers see through that too. Brittany, they are saying they have been worried about you doing something to yourself, but you keep trying to push somebody, you fucking idiots. But they continue to stream, harass, and bully you so openly, admitting to causing you harm. Yeah. What do you mean? I can't. Yeah, and then they're over there hosting it.
Because they probably already went to her house.
They probably did go to her house.